Fender and Squier just dropped a new line of guitars for us to review, the Squier Debut series. Welcome back to the mix. I'm ABD. Surprise! A new, even more affordable line of guitars from Squier has made its way onto the internet. $120 is all these cost. Here we have a red one, and we have a box, we have a knife, we can open it up. It's a pretty standard Squier packaging. I got it from Amazon, directly from Amazon with Prime, arrived in 2 days. Squier does a pretty good job of packing up their guitars. We have cardboard on the top here that we can pull out. And actually with it comes the entire guitar. Like that. A little pamphlet or booklet. Welcome. Thank you. Silica gel packet here, which I will eat later. And we can pretty easily pull the guitar up just like that. Pretty light guitar. Tell you that much. Move the box over there. Rubber band on top. Guitar inside, and the moment we've all been waiting for, our first look. A red Stratocaster. Squier Stratocaster. The neck on the back feels pretty good. On the front we have paper, which we can take off. Wax paper. Make some cookies later. And the neck is pretty chunky right away, pretty chunky. There is a satin finish on the back, which feels pretty good. It actually feels maybe even a little better than the Sonic series that I reviewed not too long ago. The action is surprisingly pretty low. The nut looks pretty good and is cut pretty well. Actually, the headstock, Squier headstock, tuners are all in line. They have not been tuned. The guitar has not really been set up outside of what happened at the factory. It is a Dakota Red satin finish, no shine on it. Looks pretty good, I think, right? $120 on Amazon. 2-day Prime delivery. Frets. The fret ends feel really good. There's no sharp fret ends. And then how do the frets feel as far as smoothness? They're definitely scratchy, which you'll usually find on these cheaper guitars. You can always polish them up, change the strings. The more you play it, the more that grit will go away. It's not too bad. I would imagine they are ceramic pickups. The pots do feel good to turn. I'm going to imagine they are small pots. And then, well, it actually is, yeah, it's a real, I mean, we saw the whammy bar, the trem bar, but it is a real trem. It is not a hardtail, but the block on the back, I don't know if you can see it. I'll take a picture of it, or I'll take off the cover here. That is the tiniest little block I have ever seen. You have a neck plate on the back. You don't have the plastic underneath it or guard around it, right onto the wood. And but overall, the neck is a nice shape, and it's like I said, a little chunkier than I expected it to be. It's a good weight. It's really light. I believe it is a poplar body. I believe they are ceramic pickups. I will put it on the screen. What body? What kind of pickups? It is. Let's plug it in very quickly to get a demo of what it sounds like. Pickguard looks good, and all of the components look like decently high quality for, again, the price. So we have a Fender Mustang amp, which can simulate a couple different types of amplifiers. We're going to need to tune it up first. So let's do that. Okay, so clean on the neck, we get this. They are not very high output, I'll tell you that much. Go to the middle position. There's a little bit of buzz on the fretboard there. If we go to the bridge. So these are not very great pickups. They're not very loud, and they're not voiced all that well. If we try a tube screamer, we get this. So a little bit of a buzz for sure. Middle position. and the bridge. Not too terrible, but these are not really great pickups. So we try a rat type distortion. Back on the neck, you get this. So not terrible, but definitely not super great. Back on the bridge. Rat distortion always makes everything sound better. Let's try it with a compressor, tube screamer, and a ultra metal distortion for super high gain stuff on the bridge. So it doesn't sound too terrible. It's really not too bad, but you would definitely want to change those pickups. The whammy bar, it's not very good. Using it brings the strings out of pitch. The block, the actual block in the bridge, is so tiny that it'd be better off changing it to a genuine Fender or other comparable part that's a bigger bridge, because using it feels awful with that tiny little block. So yeah, what did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. That was a quick look and an unboxing. We're going to do a part 2 with more of a deep dive and actually review it. So if you're looking forward to that, please like and subscribe down below. I would appreciate that. I love you. Thank you for watching. Until next time, play strats, play tellies, play guitar, make music, because it's a universal language. And they're not voiced very well. That is the tiniest little block. Oop. Hit my microphone.